where the limits of technology are pushed to their very extremes, from the sleek curves to the roaring engines. Every aspect of an exotic car is a marvel of modern technology. Have you ever wondered what makes these cars so special? How can they achieve such incredible speed all along jaw-dropping comfort on the bumpiest roads ever? Well, I hope you need the answer, so grab your popcorn and let's take a closer look at the tech behind these four-wheeled wonders. Before that, spare a second to like this channel for the heavenly luxuries you can ever imagine. Exotic cars and hypercars are the ultimate expression of automotive engineering and design. They're the fastest, the most stylish, packed with cutting-edge technologies. From advanced aerodynamics to high-performance engines, the most exotic cars are pushing the limits of what's possible. And with the exponential rate at which technology is improving, it's only a matter of time before your average car will be boasting many of today's supercar credentials. Before we talk about where we are, let's start with how this all started. Picture this, it's the 1960s and exotic cars are already turning heads with their sleek designs and impressive performance. But then, something revolutionary happens. An Italian car company named Lamborghini introduces a new model called the Miura, and it changes everything. What made the Miura so special? It was all about the engine placement. While most cars of the time had their engines in the front, the Miura's engine was mounted behind the driver, with the power delivered to the wheels via a transaxle. This not only improved the weight distribution, but also allowed for a more compact package. But here is where things get mysterious. Once the powerful V12 engine was squeezed into the chassis, there was barely any room left for anything else. To solve the problem, Lamborghini merged the transmission and differential into one component, creating a tight, efficient package that set the standard for supercars to come. And the design? That was a thing of beauty, courtesy of famed Italian styling house Bertone. The Miura's exotic looks and mid-engine layout set the template for all modern supercars, from Lamborghini's own Aventador to the high-tech hybrid LaFerrari. It seems a long journey and an even faster leap forward realizing what supercars have become today. Have you ever wondered how a car's aerodynamics affect its performance? It's not just about having a sleek design, it actually makes a big difference on the track. And we're not just talking about a simple rear wing that moves at high speeds. Take the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ for example. It uses an advanced aerodynamic system called ALA 2.0, which controls flaps on the front splitter, engine cover, and rear wing. This system works in real time with the car's computer processors to determine where the downforce is needed. This means the car can actively manage its aerodynamic features to improve cornering speeds and stability without requiring much input from the driver. The system can even create a grip bias toward the inside of a turn by adjusting the flaps on the front splitter and rear wing. Combined with other features like rear wheel steering, this can significantly improve the car's handling capabilities. Sustainability has been the cornerstone of advancement in the automobile industry for a while, with supercapacitors making its way to the desires of elites. Supercapacitors are like big batteries that can help power cars, but they work a bit differently. The Lamborghini Sian uses a supercapacitor to collect and store energy from braking, then use it to give the car an extra boost of power when needed. It's really fast and cool, but supercapacitors can't store energy for as long as regular batteries, so they can't fully replace them in electric cars just yet. Still, as technology gets better, we might see more supercapacitors on the road. Have you ever heard of magnetorheological suspension systems? If not, you're in for a treat. These systems are the latest and greatest in suspension technology, and they're being used in high-performance cars like supercars and hypercars. So, how do they work? Well, they operate similarly to hydraulic suspensions, which use a fluid to absorb the impact of the road and improve ride quality and handling. But here's where it gets interesting. MR suspensions have an electric circuit in their piston assembly, creating magnetic fields that can instantly change the fluid properties. This alteration can significantly impact how the suspension responds and behaves, leading to improved performance and comfort. The adaptive suspension systems rely on this process, with computers monitoring various factors and optimizing the suspension geometry in real time. Imagine driving a car with a suspension system that can adapt to any situation, providing you with the best possible ride and handling experience. Of course, as with any technology, MR suspensions face some challenges. They are not serviceable and they can be prone to problems like hysteresis and leakage. However, engineers are continually refining these systems and they likely will become more common in cars of the future. If you like the idea of active aero, then MR dampers are like that, but for suspensions. Just imagine driving a car with both of these systems, delivering an unparalleled driving experience. You probably already know about GPS navigation and in-car Wi-Fi, but what about real-time warning systems that use artificial intelligence to detect hazards and anomalies on the road? Porsche is testing this system in Germany, and it's already identifying animate objects, monitoring other drivers' behavior, and anticipating bad weather conditions. How cool is that? But wait, there's more. Rimac is working on an AI driving coach program that uses artificial intelligence to give real-time tips on how to improve lap times while on the racetrack. It even has an augmented reality racing line for select international race circuits. And get this, the same AI system can even provide self-driving features. Can you imagine having a super smart car that teaches you how to be a better driver and takes over when you need a break? Mind blown. Revolutionary alternative fuel source that could change the game in the automobile industry. Biofuels, or as Porsche calls them, e-fuels. Not only are biofuels made from renewable sources like food waste, but they also emit lower levels of harmful emissions compared to traditional fossil fuels. And with major players like Porsche, McLaren, and Audi already investing in e-fuels, it won't be long before we see them being used in production road cars. Porsche is already experimenting with their Esso renewable racing fuel, which is a blend of advanced biofuels made by ExxonMobil's team of scientists and engineers. They're using it in their GT Cup race cars and are already seeing promising results. In fact, Porsche even suggests that e-fuels could allow internal combustion cars to have a smaller overall carbon footprint than electric cars, especially when you take into consideration the byproducts created from battery manufacturing. The booming industry of cars is moving so fast. The cars we used to call as the future cars yesterday are routine cars today. In the chase of comfort and luxury, this industry has come a long way. How you felt about this video, we direly need to know in the comments section below. And if you liked it, don't forget to follow us for more videos.